Hello and welcome to Students a channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality in the age of artificial intelligence. And in this channel, I usually try to find the best possible solution of a problem. Rather, in other words, I try to find best possible answer to a question that haunts us for for many years, maybe for many centuries. Like, have you ever thought about the most famous equation in science? Have you thought about it? E is equal to mc square, right? It can be little bit confusing for the people who has no scientific background, and how it is related to our sexuality or our sexual behaviors. Okay, I will talk about it and come to that topic, of course. But before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks because it gives me a lot of strength. So keep supporting Wooden Sled. And finally, although I talk about human sexuality and sometimes sex robots, of course, but there is no vulgarity in this channel, and I don't promote any kind of vulgarity through this channel. Now come to the most famous equation in science: E is equal to mc square. And you know that we need to think this equation, rather explain this equation, which is almost synonymous with the name of the famous scientist Albert Einstein. Now imagine everything, right? All matter and energy, okay? And you don't need to be a scientist for that, and you even don't need to have any kind of science background for that. You can think of any matter, a ice cube maybe, a sperm maybe. When you have some physically intimate acts and reach the climax, you ejaculate, right? So there are a lot of sperms going through where through the vagina to the uterus of your partner, right? It's okay. So that is also matter. A sperm is also matter. Now in this equation, E is equal to mc square. This M stands for matter. Okay, so M stands for matter. So in my opinion, rather I would like to visualize like this: the sperm, you consider it as a matter, right? Now, like like any other matter, like water or ice or liquid or steam, everything can be matter, right? Is equal to mc square says that you can change one form to another. That means you are changing that matter to energy. E stands for energy, and matter, what is M? M stands for matter, any kind of matter, any kind of matter, even it could be a single sperm, right? Okay, now E stands for energy, like heat, light, or the movement of an object. That means energy. Now, energy is a kind of abstraction, because what is energy? A big explosion, of course, that's an energy. That's an immediate effect of an energy. You know, the nuclear blast. You know about it. Then comes M. M stands for mass, and how much stuff is in something. That means in a sperm there is some matter. Okay. Then C. This is the most critical part, because C square. C square means C into C. Just think that C you were just multiplying twice, right? C square. So C is the speed of light. Remember, speed of light, which is incredibly fast, almost 3 lakh 300,000 kilometers per second. 300,000 kilometer per second. This means C squared, which is a fancy way of saying multiply C by another C, right? I just said it. Now this equation basically says that a tiny bit of mass, a sperm, can be turned into a huge amount of energy. That means E. If you multiply it in the really big number, that means C square, right? If you multiply 300,000 with another 300,000, it will be a big number. Okay, so if you ejaculate your sperm in the speed of light, twice the speed of light, rather, c square, it can explode your partner. Have you thought about it ever? Ever have you thought about it? If by chance, you don't know, anytime it can happen, anything can happen in this world. Suddenly your sperm gets a speed of light, and believe me, it can just not only explode your partner, but it can explode the whole environment. So, before proceeding to any kind of physically intimate act, think about it. E is equal to mc square, and the sperm can change its form and change into a big energy, a big explosion. I hope it gives you some insights about the most famous equation in science, and it's not quite that simple. I know that, and E is equal to mc square only work under special conditions, of course, and any kind of sexual activity is a very special condition. So I just imagine in that way, rather not. I'm not elaborating anything. I am not exaggerating anything or something like that. But hopefully, it gives you a basic idea of what this famous equation means. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Keep supporting Wooden Sled. If you like this video, please share with your friends and stay safe, take care, and think about it before any kind of sexual act.